Greetings, Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. Welcome to your September 2023 reading by LightWorker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell. These are general readings, and if you'd like to have a private consultation with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. You are going to find this information posted down here below in the show more description box. I have done a whole new reading, an extended reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the video for that is through the Vimeo link posted down here below in the show more description box. Pay attention to also to your rising sign and your moon sign, because you are going to get additional information. So now, without further ado, let's focus on this Akashic Records reading for you. Gemini, the first part of the reading will be an Akashic Records reading. Then after that, I will open a few tarot cards for additional messages. So what would the Akashic Records like to tell you for September 2023? There is a sense of suspense. Many of you are waiting to see what's going to happen from one moment to the other. You may have to deal with unpredicted situations, especially for those of you having to deal with a person. You may have to deal and navigate through their emotions, like what's their emotional reaction going to be, and how that emotional reaction may affect you. I'm shown that for some of you, you may have to have some business deals in cash. For some of you, they are showing me giving and receiving cash. You could be looking for a new safe. You may be looking for a new way to either save an amount of cash. You could be looking through your financial affairs. You may be looking through banking online, or other ways to wire money, because for some of you, they are showing me that you are going to be a little bit puzzled in regards to either a transaction or certain financial affairs. So you are going to be closely monitoring everything that you possess, okay, that gives you access to money, how to receive money, how to send money out. There's going to be a work-related situation where there's going to be some delays in payment. This could be from clients, this could be from your boss or company. There could be some sort of a delay in payments. And I am shown many Geminis looking to get an reimbursement. This could be returning something and you are looking to be reimbursed for it, to get your money back. It could be about some sort of procedure that is connected to work, where you had to pay for expenses and then your work has to compensate you for it or to reimburse you for it. For some of you, this may be connected to insurance companies, insurance fraud. For some reason, they are also mentioning the word liabilities. Now, I don't know how this applies to each and every one of you, but keep this word in mind because some of you may have to deal or have a conversation about liabilities. Your reputation is going to turn around for the better real fast. If you have been dealing with individuals, forces, dark forces that for some reason were spreading lies or rumors, either about you personally, about a relationship that you may have, about a company that you may run, about a side business, or anything else, it does feel that the truth will show itself in the most amazing and bizarre ways. For some of you, they are showing me that there is a chance that you could be getting a lot of views, a lot of clicks, or even going viral due to something you're doing, something that is happening to you, or something that you may be posting. There's a sense of growth. For many of you, they are showing me a certain sense of emotional growth. During this time, you could be resolving that financial problem, okay? And as a result, that's going to allow you to grow financially. For some of you, it could be about figuring out certain details through an application, an app, like something that you do that allows you to receive money. You may be dealing or looking into partnership situations, for example, how to partner up with YouTube, how to partner up with Amazon, how to partner up with eBay, how to partner up with a company or another person to generate ideas, to brainstorm together, or even to generate money together. There's going to be proposals coming your way. Some of these proposals could be of a romantic nature, love proposals. For other ones, this could be proposals of liaison, like whose side are you on? Join forces together. Let's create an alliance of some sort. In September, make sure that you are choosing your friends, your alliances, your partnerships very carefully. It's going to be very clear to you who your hidden enemies are, because declared enemies you probably know, or competition, okay? They don't have to necessarily be enemies, could be competition. And it's going to be bizarre how someone that you thought they had your back, now you're going to understand and realize that they have been your competitor all along, they have been your enemy all along, or now finally you are able to see their jealousy, their jealous side of them. The universe will provide you with new ways to get to meet new people, to strengthen your social connections, to create new friendships, to create new powerful friendships, and to grow in your social standing. I'm shown that many of you during this time will accumulate, or you are going to be on the verge of accumulating new titles. These titles could be through family status, could be through social standing, accumulating new legal status, or accumulating new official titles, new official appointments. That could also be possible for many of you. For those of you who have launched either a book, a website, an online business, an online platform, it feels that everything will be going good, but you may want to look at certain details if you need to edit anything. So check any content that you may be posting online carefully, because there could be some minor things that either need tweaking, adjustments, or editing. Many of you could be actually having fun with memories of the past, running into people from your past, reconnecting to good old friends. And you are going to feel connected to your roots. For many of you, they are talking about your origin, a place where you used to live as a child, maybe a place where your family originated from. So all of these ways for you to find yourself among familiar places, familiar events. And there's also going to be a need for you to balance what is happening in your life, what is happening with work, and fun. So pay attention to what is it that you need to change and adjust at this time so that you have more balance in your life, because definitely in September there's going to be a deeper need to you to have fun and to reconnect once again with your inner joy. Something that you did not think that it was possible finally is coming to an end, it's coming to a completion, it's coming to a conclusion. And that is going to allow you to now start a whole new chapter of your life. You are going through the last days, the last end days of some sort of a personal struggle. Because this is a general reading, okay, for some of you this personal struggle had to deal with work and finances. For other ones it had to deal with family inheritance. For other ones it had to deal with things that were going on with your body, your health, your physical appearance, aches, or even having to take care of another person, having to support them in some ways. You are now transitioning to a whole new, a brand new chapter of your life where not only things have a way of resolving, you will be granted the power to resolve everything that you may be dealing with, but easily and effortlessly you can draw to you now everything that you wished for. Something that you wished for to happen much, much, much earlier, much sooner, it may start to unfold now. It may start to happen now. And for many of you, some of your wishes in connection to love, relationship, marriages may start to unfold. Some of you are going to take some of these marriage proposals, romantic proposals, more seriously than you did before. And I am also shown that many of you could be taking an interest in somebody that maybe lives at a distance. You could be chatting, you could be texting, you could be having long conversations. And some of you are preparing to either move closer to this person, or it could be that this person who lives at a distance, they could be moving closer to you, thus strengthening whatever relationship there is between you. They are also showing me some of you Geminis looking for a marriage certificate, a license to get married. So some of you are looking into marriage related type of documentation. Remember, Gemini, where a door closes, another one opens. You are going to be dealing with contradictory statements, contradictory behaviors. This may be happening in the workplace, this may be happening in the neighborhood, this may be happening in your own households. They say a different thing and then they turn around and do something completely different. Some time ago they made a certain statement, now they're making completely the opposite statement. You could be a little bit focused or even upset by local politics, There could be something upsetting that you could be hearing on the news right now. But I'm also shown that you are not going to let that get to you. But for sure, there's going to be something upsetting that you may be hearing either on the news, on TV, or through social media. You are going to discover a certain strength that you did not know that you possess. And that's going to make you think and reflect on what else is it that you don't really know or you're not really sure about yourself. Many of your talents, skills, abilities are going to come forward to play an important role. Other people may be pointing out to you something or many things that you are good at or that you have gotten better at. And you could be rethinking a whole new strategy about your life, about job placements, about where do you want to take your career, and how would you like to conduct your life now. Where opportunities weren't available to you before, now is going to feel like a whole new wish fulfilling well is being shown to you, because you are going to be dealing and attracting one opportunity after another. However, you must navigate through new choices, new opportunities with a lot of patience and a lot of caution, because not everything seems what it is. Not necessarily that this is bad, not necessarily that this is good, okay? But you may uncover later on a lot of factors that maybe weren't so upfront earlier. I'm going to open a few cards to see what other information the cards will be revealing for Gemini September 2023. And of course, for those of you who like to know more, click on the link down here below. That's the Vimeo link, and that's going to take you to the Vimeo links for download and purchase. I have made an additional video for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. Wheel of Fortune. To me, it means the karmic wheel of your fortune is turning around for the better. You are going to be dealing maybe with a conflict of interest, sudden changes, sudden surprises, sudden news and information that is designed to turn your course, your direction for the better, to turn your fate around for the better. So this is the karmic wheel of your fortune. Now is positively spinning. You are going to be able to resolve some travel related situations, to resolve some international travel situations, having to deal with an immigration related circumstance, either on your behalf or on behalf of somebody else. There could be that you may have to go through a waiting period, okay, for an application, some legal procedure to be processed. But it does feel that it may be slow, okay? There's many documents that you may have to submit, but is very resolvable. For some of you, I am also shown some sort of a new job offer that may take you abroad. It may take you to live in a bigger and greater area, could be still in your country, but there's many opportunities possibly connected to a new job offer that may require some of you to move to a bigger and better area. The next card that you have is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, to me, it means being seen by others as unfit. You may be in a relationship, you could be having a partnership, so being seen by others as unfit for one another, but you are still remaining together. It also means moving away from your old society, moving toward a new, more accepting society, leaving behind an old church, an old religion, old beliefs, okay, toward a new church, a new beliefs, or even a new religion. So leaving something behind you that kind of wasn't really working for you, okay, towards something bigger and better. It could also be representing travels or moving to a new home. But sometimes this card to me also means positively moving forward. So this is a test for you to see that if a true friend or a true spouse or a true partner, they are with you for better or worse. Many of you are going to be dealing with any vows of celibacy, any vows of poverty, any vows of forever love, any type of vows that maybe you took in this life or in past lifetimes. There is this energy connected to past life karma that some of you will feel that you have to address that. You could be working with an energy worker, you could be working with a hypnotherapist, you may be working during this time with an Akashic Records agent like myself, an Akashic Records practitioner, because now it feels around that good things will find you. You are now going to be rewarded for something good that you did in this lifetime and or from past lifetimes. For those of you who have struggled in a relationship, maybe you have struggled in a marriage, maybe you are struggling to find a loving person with whom to create a long-lasting bond in a relationship or in a marriage, and now that could be shifting around because you are now going to start to attract people that have the same vibration as you, with whom you can easily get along and easily understand one another. For those of you who are married, in September you could be going through a testing of his love, your love. So the love in this couple will be tested in some ways. The next card that you have is, and before I move on, to me this card also means walking away from some negative forces, negative situations, or negative energies. The next card that you have is control. And to me, this means that someone or something is controlling a situation that you are dealing with in this moment. It also means that a situation is out of control and you may be called to start to take charge, to be in control. Where you felt that previously you lost control, now, little by little, one by one, step by step, you are going to regain control over the circumstance, over life, over matters that you are handling right now. You may want to be aware of somebody else who is trying to control you. If this is a situation that keeps changing, is not stable, therefore it seems to control you for the time being. Times of exasperation and despair are now coming to an end. The beginning of September is going to be very different from the end of September. Okay, who you were, what was happening in your life. So the beginning, so there is this sense of extremes, okay, between the beginning of September and the end of September. You are for sure navigating through life with a lot of diplomacy. Okay, how you are handling different people, your personal interactions, you are choosing your words carefully, how you're talking to one person after another in your personal life, but also in your work-related life. So there is this sense that you are adapting and adjusting, but please be careful not to overly adjust and not to lose sense of yourself in the process. Something that was stolen or taken from you will now be returning to you. Power, responsibilities, rights. If somebody took that away from you, now it will be coming back to you. If there was something lost or stolen, there's a chance that could also be returned to you. You could be finding something that you lost before. Little by little, you are going to feel your willpower coming back. You're not going to feel that you are constantly being controlled by darker forces, situations, or other people. And this may be happening in a couple, in a relationship that you have, having to go through those power struggles, who's controlling whom. The next card that you have is fun time. You are going to be going through concerts, events, festivities, and you could be reconnecting with, you are going to find yourself in familiar places. You could be surrounded by familiar faces. It feels like activities that you haven't done in a while. Okay, now you are going to find a way to incorporate that in your life. When you least expect it, people may invite you to go out. So there is a sense of fun returning, but it does feel like the kind of fun where you are among groups of people. They are showing me also museums, galas, kind of fancy type of events, or having fun in places that are a little bit upscale. I'm also shown some of you attending an event which is open doors, could be a festival or a concert of some sort. The next card that you have is Archangel Sandalphon. So I'll turn it this way so you can read it. Okay. With you now. There's a deep need for many of you to feel rooted. You may want to pay particular attention to your limbs, especially to your legs. Some of you could be feeling tired. Maybe you are constantly on your feet. And I'm shown that you may be dealing with that minor procedures connected to your feet, to your legs. You could be going for a massage. There's something that will shift in your body for the better. If you have been dealing with your metabolism slowing down, now you are going to figure out the cause of that. If your stomach has been feeling a little bit upset, now you're going to know why. So it feels like you could be incorporating tiny little changes that are going to boost your health. You may be feeling very creative because for some of you, not only you're going to switch to now starting to feel more grounded, especially if you have been dealing with what to do, dwelling on choices, on emotions. You are going to feel very creative. You may discover new music, you may discover new singers, you may discover a new genre of music. You are going to feel particularly creative. If you have felt that your creative juices were running, you felt a little stuck or blocked with your creativity, all of that is now going to shift. Remember, there may not be a lot happening in your life, Gemini, but internally, there's a lot that is going on. And remember, Archangel Sandalphon is saying that at the end, all that ends well is well. Okay, so there could be some complications there. Okay, maybe it's not so easy, but at the end of the day, all that ends well is well. You need to practice a greater deal of acceptance over yourself. Be more open to accept your authenticity above everything else. I hope that this is making sense to you. You may click on the link down here below, and that's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase. For those of you who are interested in the Vimeo videos, I did a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. You may email me for a reading at amalightworker@gmail.com. You could visit my website, www.amalightworker.com. Like, share, subscribe, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye for now.